Hello everyone, Daquan Lawrence here on behalf of the Center for African Studies, and we are recognizing the United Nations International Day of People of African Descent. I am here with Miss Victoria, who will speak about her experience at Howard University. So, where are you from?
I'm from New York, so I am a communication and science disorders major, and I'm in my third year.
Wow, nice. So we actually just were participating in one of your classes. I think it's an African language class. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So the class is Zulu. This is my first time taking an African class, and usually I traditionally go with Spanish because I've been learning Spanish since middle school, but at Howard the classes fill up, so I just thought this would be an opportunity to take something different.
So you said this is your third year at Howard, correct?
Yes.
So what do you think about Howard as an institution, and being that we're specifically trying to focus on human rights?
Right.
How do you think education, impacts people of African descent? Do you think Howard has been useful to help people acquire their education?
I think that Howard is useful when it comes to helping people acquire education, but I think that they could use work on helping people matriculate through their education. Because I have personally experienced, for example, my first year here, I'm in a 5-year accelerated program, and the month before I'm supposed to move in, they canceled my program. So, and that program is only offered at 3 other HBCUs, and it was past decision day, so I didn't have any other choice. So I think sometimes Howard puts you in positions where your back is up against the wall, and it teaches you survival skills. But I do think that education-wise, you do get a very good education here, and there's a lot of useful resources and connections.
So considering what you just said, what do you plan on doing after Howard?
Okay, so after Howard, I'm either considering getting my doctorate or just going straight into working. So I have to do a clinical fellowship after I graduate, but then I think I'm going to go back home in New York and work for 5 years so that they can pay off my loans for the Department of Education. Wow. And my end goal is to own a private practice within the NFL.
You have big plans,
yes.
And I think that Howard would be very useful. So as we conclude, the final question I have for you is going back to education as a human right, being that this is for the International Day of People of African Descent, do you think that education has benefited the African diaspora just in general, and what are your thoughts on the International Day of People of African Descent?
I definitely think that education has benefited the African diaspora. There was a time where education was prohibited to us because if we were being educated on what was happening to us, the state of America wouldn't be what it is now. We were allowed to be oppressed essentially because we didn't know what was happening to us was wrong. So I think it's very beneficial for people of African diaspora to have the ability to read, write, and learn so that we aren't easily controlled and easily manipulated. Yeah, I just think that education is something we all need. It's beneficial to everybody, especially us as a culture, because if we were to be uneducated, who's to say any of the things that have happened in history, any of the changes in history were to have ever happened, we would have never known what was wrong. So, yeah.
Well said. Thank you so much, Ms. Victoria, and congratulations again on everything that you're doing.
Thank you.